Get ready for the dictation. Start. The Physics Nobel celebrates both theoretical work and observational studies. This year's Nobel Prize in Physics awards studies that established the existence of black holes. It celebrates theoretical work as much as it does dedicated observation. Andres Ghez is only its fourth woman recipient. Roser Penrose, now at Oxford, who gets half the prize, ingeniously used mathematics in the 1960s, the theories under what conditions black holes must form. This was a time when the reality of black holes as a solution to Albert Einstein's field equations of the general theory of relativity was not accepted by many prominent physicists. Within a couple of months after Einstein proposed his general theory of relativity in 1915, Carl Schwarzschild published a solution to the field equations that exhibited singularities or points where physical quantities grew infinitely large or vanished. Today, this is understood as the event horizon, the point of no return beyond which even light cannot escape the black hole's gravitational attraction. While more solutions were found to Einstein's equations that suggested black holes, they all required special symmetries, and their realization under general astrophysical conditions was doubtful. Penrose, through the singularity theorems, identified the formation of trapped surfaces as the condition for the formation of black holes in a generic manner. In this climate came observational hints of supermassive black holes through the discovery of what were initially called quasars that were supermassive and found at the center of galaxies. The other half of the prize is jointly awarded to Reinhard Genzel at the Max Planck Institute for Extraterrestrial Physics, Garching, Germany, and Professor Ghez of the UCLA, US, for showing that the dense region in the center of our galaxy, the Milky Way, is indeed a black hole. Towards the end of the 1960s, it was clear that the region named Sagittarius A occupies the center of the Milky Way, which is about 26,000 light years away. Around this, all stars in the galaxy orbit. In the 1990s, when telescopes and equipment were developed that could tackle this distance, Professor Genzel and Professor Ghez set up independent groups to explore this region. They built unique instruments and pursued research from very large telescope in Chile and the Keck Observatory, Hawaii, respectively. For these decades, the groups tracked nearly 30 stars, in particular one named S2. This star's orbit has been nearly completely tracked. These stars followed elliptical Keplerian orbits, which can only imply a central concentrated massive object, a supermassive black hole. Thus, the prize strings together theoretical research from the 1960s driven by conviction and a 3-decade-long observational study that started in the 1990s. It reiterates that in the pursuit of truth, time is but a twinkle. Stop.